You tell it. I want to hear your side of the story. I'll tell my side. Where do we start? The beginning? Do you want to start at the beginning? I didn't know you could just be on YouTube. They'll let anyone on YouTube. So a friend of mine from a group rock painting group, which is what I did before, I still do it, what I did before all this. She's like, hey, you'd like this guy. She was right. So she links me the knitting videos, January. So it's been a few months that this thing's been out. And I was like, that's funny. I was like, who is this person? And I usually like to do a little background check on people. And I go back in history a little bit, and it was like, there's a cool story behind this. I was intrigued, and I found the community on Facebook first, and then Instagram. The man was everywhere, so it wasn't hard to find. And he used the same name everywhere, which is like a pro tip, people. So I went on Instagram, and he was live on there with Angel. And I told a joke. It was a bad joke. And still to this day, I don't know if he was laughing at me or not. Like, you're looking at the comments? No one looks at the comments. He looked at the comments. You know better now. But so eventually, there's this whole community on Facebook of people who, they're just awesome people. You, the people, you know, you're here, you're awesome. Tell them in the comments how awesome you are. So then I got in just in time for him to open Kelly. And people were so confused. There were so many questions. I was like, the answer's right there. But they couldn't find, is no one a sleuth? I decided with my newfangled phone that I would figure out how to answer who Kelly was. And I did it in a video format because that's what people there watch. And so I made a video about who is Kelly. People were raving. Your people are crazy, okay? I put this video in all the little Facebook groups, and I realized that was impossible to put a video in all these little places. And so I was like, I'm gonna make a spot where I can put this video, just this one video, so that I could direct people to it and they could find out who Kelly was and the question could be answered. We answered the question. You definitely should know who Kelly is by now. I made a second video about Kelly because I wasn't satisfied with the first one because it didn't really get all the points down. So I made a second one, and it was in iMovie. Don't come at me, man. That's how people learn, okay? 40-year-olds with iMovie. I decided to make a page specifically for this Kelly video so that people could find it from anywhere and I didn't have to like put it all over the place. And I called it Suck It Todd Productions because that was from one of the videos that was out at the time.
It's gonna be an elephant. Suck it, Todd.
Of him just trying stuff. So Suck It Todd Productions is my nod to just putting stuff out there and trying it and seeing what happens. So that's the reason for the name behind Suck It Todd Productions. And I'm going to put little clips in here so that you can see, what that's all about.